Good morning, everybody. And happy, what is it? Thursday. Happy Thursday. Happy Jobless Claims Thursday. Ooh-wee. It's going to be a doozy today. Who's ready for some price action? If you're with me here in the Discord or in the YouTube chat, go ahead and say what's up. Let's see who's with us. We have, let's see here. We got Fayano, we got John, we got Raymond, we have Mark V, Jay, Shady Lady, Cyrus. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We have Midland Trader, JP, Chuckles, C. Mark Hammond, SN, Mohammed, Jeff, Renza, Trader Larry, Rockin' TJ, Sunrise Driver, Killer Kyle, Ruzi, Anita Lowe, Trader Page, Jinx. We got Sean Matthews. We have Miguel, Shokri, Rancid, Cutie, Sadek, Mike, Ahmed, Gary, Spazdrick, Double G, Darren. Good morning to you, Coco, Waleed, Carl, Hungus in the building. Let's see here. RAS. Can you post your stats, please, in chat? You have 60 seconds to post those stats. 60 seconds on the clock, starting right now. Post those stats in chat. Thank you, sir. Waleed, Peterus, Hollywood Dew. Good morning, K-Dogger 61. What's up, what's up, what's up? Good morning, Mark V. Good morning. You got 40 more seconds. Get those stats going there, buddy. 40 more seconds. 40 more seconds. Good morning there, Apex. Good morning, Loxy, DGU. 30 more seconds. 30 more seconds. We got 30 more seconds. Raz, come on down. Come on down. We got Vibe Trade Channel in the building. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I will give you 10 free Top Step Combines if you post those stats. You got 20 seconds, Raz. 20 seconds to post those stats. 10 free Top Step Combines coming your way, buddy. 10 free Top Step Combines. We got 15 seconds remaining. 15 seconds remaining. Can you do it? Can you do it? Can you find that stats page? Oh, come on down. 10 free combines just for you. 10 seconds. Count it down. Oh, and can they do it? I really wanted to give them 10 free Top Step. Oh, look at that. And you already, sorry. And he's gone. He's gone forever. Good playing with you. Home game is available to you in stores at all. Kids Are Us and Babies Are Us. Good times. Better luck next time. You will never play the home game ever again. Anyway, how's everybody doing this morning? How y'all doing here? Sad times. Sad times to be Ras. 10 free combines too. It was so easy. So easy. All you had to do was just paste the stats page, but they never do they? They never do it. Oh, dang it. They just could never find the way to copy and paste that stats page. It's too bad. All right, so we have jobless claims today. It is initial and continuing jobless claims. Coming on down here. Let's see here. We do have continuing initial jobless claims coming out at 8:30 this morning. 8:30 this morning. And then, believe it or not, we have a 3 and 6 month bill announcement, but we do have a 4 and 8 week bill auction. So we have the announcement that's coming out at 11:30. And that's really not going to move the market. There is one piece of news that's going to be moving the market. Good morning there, Space Darshan. One piece of news that's going to be moving the market today, outside of the continuing and initial jobless claims. I'm talking about after that. Once the market's open, what's the piece of news that's going to be moving the market today? Does anybody know? Does anybody know? Does anybody know? What is the big piece of news today? Come on down. You ought to know. What's the piece of news? Nobody know? Yeah, there we go. Micro's got it. Cerise got it. Or Sarah's. Constantine got it. Nice. Avi got it. There you go. So you folks know what to look for in the market. It's a 30-year bond auction. That's going to be the biggest market-moving event outside of the unemployment claims today. And that's going to be the one that's going to be moving the market around. that's going to be the one that does it. I'm revealing my hair care routine. Yep, I know, it's crazy. Ready? Shampoo and water. I know. Woo! It's a crazy one. So the 30-year bond auction is going to be happening today at 1 p.m. Eastern time. So 3 hours before the market closes. Now, keep in mind, whenever we have an auction like that, there's a couple things that happen. We might have the order book clearing out into that for some volatility. And then we have the auction itself. So the results of the auction usually come in about 90 seconds. About 90 seconds, right? Those they come in about 90 seconds. And then that's when we see the fireworks happen. Now, why is this so important? Because this is a 30-year auction. These bonds are 30 years to maturity, and that's a long time. We're talking about 2054. It's a long time to mature these things. So long-term auction, we have to see the participation rate. They are tradable, so we'll have to see. We will see. That's going to be the big one of the day. Then tomorrow, we are pretty much dead on U.S. news. We get the Philly Fed survey of professional forecasters, which nobody cares about. And there are no speakers tomorrow that I see on my schedule. Let me just double check before I make that claim here. Friday, what do we have here? No speakers. Yeah, as expected, no speakers. So really, honestly, I think today is going to be the last day of opportunity, if you want to call it that. Did anybody try and navigate the London session at all? Did anybody at all try to navigate the London session? I am curious. Anyone? Mark did? Okay. SW tried. I know it's not the easiest session. Did anybody have success trading the London session? Because I feel like it was really just difficult. Crazy difficult. We do have a lot of earnings after the bell today, keep in mind. I mean, we have a whole mess of earnings. There's a ton of people reporting earnings after the bell today. And I think that's why Friday is going to be so chilled out. Because like pretty much today and the earnings after the bell. DC says, I navigated it not successfully though. I mean, it wasn't an easy session. I mean, if we're looking over at the charts here, this is not an easy session right here. Not an easy session, right? Not an easy session at all. Horrible. Reading Group says, I live in Scotland, so it's more natural for me. Shorted 18,000 on the NQ 3 hours ago and got 20-ish points with one contract. There you go. Very, very nice. Yeah, it's just one of those things where, we have this same kind of pattern where Globex opens, we push down a little bit, and we come right back up. Yesterday was difficult for me because I was shorting into this, and then we had this big old pop, and I missed the elevator down. Would have been a great trade. If I had the size that I wanted to have on, it'd be about, 25 contracts or so. Could be a $200,000 trade, but hey, you know what? That's just something that didn't happen. So why even worry about it? As the saying goes, if my aunt had balls, she'd be my uncle. So why even talk about it? There's no reason why you should be worrying about a trade that is spilled milk. And that was, to me, spilled milk. I was shorting into those 460s. It got popped out. And, it didn't happen. But I'm curious, did anybody catch the short yesterday? And did anybody hold out for the bigger move? Because that was one of those moves that was insane. If you caught even a slice of it, like 100, 200, 300, 400, crazy amount of points available on that move like there, right? Dwayne says, yeah, but the taxes you'd have to pay on that, is it really worth it? That's a good point. Probably not. It's better that we missed the trade, right? Caught the short, the two big push downs. Nice, Sam. There you go. Kyle got sliced up. Me too, man. I'm telling you, I got sliced to bits on the way there. It was a very frustrating day for me. Although, it wasn't that frustrating because, the most frustrating days for me, they come in the form of if you're sitting there and you're battling the market all day, right? Those are the most frustrating days for me. I was pretty much done by 10 a.m., 10:30, somewhere in that time, right? Always hesitant to invest in the overnight, though. It doesn't lend itself to my strategy. Yeah, that's smart. That's very, very smart. Caught the move, but effed it up with a garbage ad. Yeah, you know what's crazy, too, is that you can add, and it's like, let's just say you added right there. Oh, no, like, oh, my gosh, 100-point bounce, and then it's like you're negative on that one contract ad, but you're positive maybe from there, and so now you're like back to even, and you're like, well, whatever, I'm going to get out, and you get out, and then it goes straight down. It's crazy, right? Plus 700-ish on that move yesterday, but was trailing too tight for the big move. Yeah, that's usually how these things go. It's very difficult unless you're seeing, we were talking about, there's like the monthly VWAP. Somebody in Clubhouse was talking about that yesterday, talking about the monthly VWAP. So let's just say that, you were prescient enough to see this type of move where, you're saying if it's up here in this box, maybe I'm going to short one contract and then just kind of hold it and just live with the way that it goes. But of course, you run the risk that something like this can happen where you're in the move and it comes down, you're deep in the profit, and you're like, no, I'm just going to hold it till the end of the day. And let's just say that the day shakes out like this where, ends up back up here. I'm not saying that's what happened because it's not, but I'm just saying, that can happen. It's one of those things where, some people get the trade, some people don't. It's really good to protect your profit. So if you are barreling to the downside here, you're probably coming out of the trade on that pushback up because you're trailing your stop. And so you're missing a little bit there, but hey, you know what? You still got this amount of points or whatever you got, from here to here. It's a difficult trade altogether. It's still a very, very difficult trade. And in hindsight, everything looks easy. But I mean, this was not a very clean move to the downside because you're always living in the threat that, you have a reversal here. Is that going to be the same reversal here where it goes back up? And then here, it looks like it would potentially go back up. Same thing here. Looks like it could potentially reverse. So at what point do you get off the money train? It's just all very difficult. Trading is not ever going to be easy. But if you have a trade plan that literally lays out that you should be shorting from up here and then closing at the end of the day, hey, you probably made a whole kit and caboodle there. Charles says, I gave a clinic on the short side on Top Step yesterday, especially on power. Nice. Hopefully you banked big there. Very, very nice. Replaying my bad trade dreams. Yeah, when you trade for long enough, you start having dreams about trading, and then you have nightmares about trading. Anybody have nightmares about trading? I know I've had my share of them. You wake up and you're like, oh, thank God it wasn't real. No, that was just yesterday's trade. Oh, dang it was real. Seems like a C profit take it vert range. Yeah, I mean, again, it's same thing where it's like, you're short here in Globex. It comes down. It starts to pop up. You start to get a little sweat. Pops back down. Comes right back up. You're sweating again. Goes right back down. Now you're popping back up. And now you're sitting here and you're like, dang it, I could have closed it here. I could have closed it here. Again, it's just not an easy way to navigate these markets. Very, very difficult. And if you don't play the bigger, wider ranges in a market like this, you're going to end up, probably closing out too early, maybe FOMOing into a later trade, giving back your gains. It could be really, really crazy. The markets have been making good moves. You just have to avoid the chop in the middle. It's very true. Yeah. The chop is what kills most traders because most retail traders can't withstand the heat, and it's all about trade selection. So it's like trade location rather. So it's like if you're not short from that area there, I mean, I was short here, getting my face ripped off to the north side. Then I was longing, basically shorting bottoms, longing tops yesterday. It just was the story of my life. But it felt good, to be honest with you. It felt good to get that losing day out of the way. That's my first red day that I've had since I believe July 2nd or 3rd. So it's, and I'm not saying this to brag, it's just to be real with you folks. When you're on a green streak, there's always something in the back of your mind that's sitting there and saying, it's this nagging feeling. It's like, oh, is today going to be the day? And yesterday was that day for me. So it feels kind of good to get it out of the way for me specifically because streaks, they will get in my head from time to time as much as I want to ignore them. I try to face the market in a way where, I'm not even thinking about, oh man, I'm on a streak right now or whatever the case. But, we've been running hot. We've been doing really, really well. I've been on the yesterday's best leaderboard nonstop. We've been on like a 25K run in the live account. So it was nice to, I did lose $3,000 yesterday in the live account, full transparency. But it felt good. It felt good in a way. It's a little bit cathartic to get that out of the way, right? Rips, I think you went on tilt because Dakota posted huge profits, but that's just me. It was crazy too. So I thought Dakota had made $110,000 in the pre-market yesterday. And yesterday I was focused on doing a big Q&A for the stream. And, I know it sounds stupid and childish and foolish, but I saw that and I said, dang it, why not me? And I was like, the market's going to make a huge move today. I'm just going to go for it. And going for it cost me, max loss on my live account, which is $3,000, which is not fun. But I'm not going to, it was definitely something that sparked my fire. It wasn't exactly tilt, but it was like, oh, well, why not me? What am I doing? Why am I sitting here yapping? Why am I not just trading this, right? But I'll always keep it real with you. I like to peel back the curtain and talk about, the emotions that I go through as a trader, because I believe that that's helpful for you folks out here. I've been doing this for almost 11 years now, and you still run into some emotional turmoil as a trader. You're not ever going to be emotionally complacent in the sense that you can just push your emotions to the wayside. But the less emotional you are about things, the better. Like today, I couldn't care less about yesterday's performance. Today's a brand new day. I'm just going to be evaluating the market for whether or not there's a good setup. And right now, as we can see with Bookmap chopping around here, you can see this. This is just not my cup of tea right now. It's a very thin market. I mean, look at that. Is that an EKG, or is that the market, or is that California fault line? Jeez Louise, that's crazy how thin and disgusting that is. If you're navigating that well, hats off to you. You probably have a position. Maybe you're long from 760s or something like that, maybe 800s. But for me, this is not something I want to try to scalp around. I mean, the spreads are extremely wide. We have a print that's coming out in about 10 minutes here. I want to be patient for that, right? Emotion and Commotion, awesome album. Jeff Beck, there you go. Jeff Beck's a legend. Love that. It's actually super helpful watching how top traders accept and handle big losses. Yeah, I wouldn't call yesterday a big loss, right? I wouldn't call yesterday a big loss. It was just a loss. Thank goodness we have Top Step for the daily loss limit, because without the daily loss limit, I probably could have seen myself smoking out 10K from my account, which wouldn't have been great. So stopping myself at 3,000 there in my live account was a good thing there. How about we skip jobless claims and do a giveaway? Yeah, you know what? Hey, let's get these likes up bright and early here. Let's get the likes up. We'll definitely do a combine giveaway. I'd love to give away some free combines. But you know how it works. We got to get the likes first. So we get those likes, we'll do a free combine giveaway. Like I said, lots of earnings today after the bell. Nothing that's going to be moving the market, in my opinion. We had the big earnings last week and the week prior to that. So I'm not expecting any of these small fry earnings to move the market. Who reported yesterday that moved the market? It was, I think it was SMCI, right? What, am I tripping on that one? Hold on. I got to see this. Who was it that reported yesterday that shuffled the market around? It was Occidental? No. Who? Robinhood? Maybe Robinhood. Yeah, I guess Robinhood. Maybe, right? Why am I thinking SMCI? Oh, wow. The Win reported Tuesday after the bell. How about that? How did the Win do? I've been spending a lot of time with the Win lately. I love that spot. Favorite place on earth. They missed and they missed. Oh, but they did have a 25-cent quarterly cash dividend. How about that? Interesting. I did not get in the action for the Win earnings report, but I've been in the action at the Win Hotel itself there. Thanks for sharing, Rips. Had those days many times myself and reflect on it and try my best not to repeat it. Tilt is very hard to walk away in that moment. Again, this is why I think that daily loss limit in Top Step is so powerful. And if you've never experienced tilt before, I mean, who are you? I used to tilt all the time. I mean, when I was early on in my trading career, I was heavy on the tilt, and I solved that problem by throwing more money at the issue, and didn't really work out that well. I ended up blowing a ton of money by going on tilt and taking that tilt out on the market. And when I was trading my own capital, you don't have a daily loss limit there. And it's just, I mean, it's a really nice thing when you have your live account and you get there, you get locked out. It's just like, oh, all right. Well, that sucks. And sometimes, your heart's racing a little bit. You have, Anna Cottsdale. You have those feelings that are just like, I want to keep going. I want to keep trading. I could do better. Oh man, it's going right in my direction now. Just let me get back on there. But I'm telling you, that daily loss limit, it mitigates that, and it gets you to calm down. And, you just jump up from your desk, go catch a workout, or get away from the screens, go touch some grass. And that feeling passes. If you think about it, tilt is a funny thing. In the moment, You think that there's nothing that's ever going to change. You're feeling like the worst that you could possibly feel. Maybe you just had a losing trade and now the market's going in the direction that you thought because you just got stopped out by one tick. And then there it goes in the direction that you called. It's not what happened to me. I mean, I got my face ripped off. But you're sitting there and you're seeing this and the market's trading in a certain way and you feel it should be a certain way. And then it's just ripping your face off. And then in that moment, it feels like it's never going to change until you get another trade on. But you'd be surprised. It's like, it's going through like a breakup. We've all been through breakups in our lives with significant others, right? Hopefully, you've gone through at least one breakup. It's part of life, right? You have to learn what that feels like. And like with anything, it's just time. It's time that heals that wound. And with trading, it's not as bad as like, breaking up with, let's say you had a boyfriend, girlfriend for like, 10 years or something, or 5 years, 3 years, 2 years, whatever the case. You had a long-term relationship. You break up with your significant other, and that's tough. That takes a while to heal those wounds for the most part, especially if you had a good relationship. But with trading, it's such a temporary thing. But in that moment, it feels like it's never going to end. It's never going to end. But I'm telling you, you walk away, you have that daily loss limit in place. You walk away and you come back the next day or come back hours later, and it's just like, oh, no big deal. And that's what I love about the daily loss limit. And I hope that some of you folks will heed that advice and pay attention to that when they do give you the opportunity to remove that daily loss limit. Because I'm telling you right now, more often than not, you're probably hitting that daily loss limit because you're making bad decisions in the market. Like yesterday, I had a mix of making bad decisions, trading too large of size, picking bad trade location, and probably not waiting for the market to develop as much as it could have. Now, given it was a tricky market yesterday, as you folks know who were trading yesterday, it was a tricky market. But that's no excuse for the trades that I took. I probably could have found some better trade locations. I probably could have improved when I was looking at my journal. One thing I said was pump the brakes, take it easy, right? Pump the brakes. And that's what I could have done differently, right? Pumping the brakes, waiting for the market to develop. The thing that threw me off the most was that the pre-market, when we were having our Q&A together, was pretty calm and docile. And I called for the dip and the rip, got the dip and the rip. And then right after that was where we just had 30 to 80 handle whips up and down in a 100 to 120 point range. And that's just what wrecked me. So the idea that I could have found patience in that was less likely than reality. The reality of the situation was I didn't have patience for it. I just went for it. But this is what you ought to do. Go back, look at your trades, journal, see how you can improve, and just find ways for the next day, the next trading session, that you can look into what you did in the prior session and just try to be just a tiny bit better, just a tiny bit better. And that's all you got to do as a trader. Look for ways to improve just a tiny little bit better. And if you're not doing this, do this today. If you haven't been looking at what you did in the prior session and looking for ways to improve, you're never going to improve as a trader. You don't want to put off that work, right? If you're one of those people that loves to procrastinate, don't be that person with trading. Procrastinate in every other area in your life if that's the type of person that you are. I don't recommend doing that at all, but I'm just saying if you're going to procrastinate, do that in other areas of your life. But when it comes to trading, all you need to do is just look back at what you did the prior session or the prior few trades, log it down. When you're having a clearer head, go back and give it some analysis, analyze what you did, and just look for ways that you can improve it. Like right now, I'm in the moment here, and I'm the younger trading me would look at this and say, oh man, I should have found a short here. No, there was nothing that set up for me looking to find this market short. So that'd be lying to myself. But if I'm going to go back and journal this area, look at this session, spend some time with it, maybe there is something I could do to find a short. But I'm just telling you from having a lot of experience in the markets, there's nothing I would have been able to find a short in this area. So that's not what I'm saying. It's like, don't go back and lie to yourself and say, oh, I should have found a short here because the market rolled over. Be honest with yourself and say, was there something I can actually do to improve? Was there something I could find in this tape? Was there something in the technical analysis, the pattern, the chart, something that I saw? Was there earnings? Was there data? Really evaluate it and see if there's something that you can find to improve your trading. Simple as that. What if your daily loss limit? 3K by being short too early yesterday, then wanting to flip short when it broke down, but unable to trade. I mean, that was me, Charles. I was short into that move. That was exactly what I did. I was short into that move. I hit my daily loss limit of 3,000, and then the market would have paid me, let's just say on the low side, 50 grand because it was an extraordinary move to the downside. I could have made $50,000, but instead I lose 3. But at the end of the day, do I let that bother me anymore? No, it's spilled milk, right? It's nothing that I could have done. I hit my daily loss limit. It is what it is. But that's what I'm trying to get at, though, is that some of these people, some of you traders out there are going to look at that and you're going to live in that painful moment for an extended period of time where you're sitting there and you're saying, I should have got that. I should have got that. I hate the daily loss limit. It took me out. I was going to trade that. It's like, no, it just didn't happen. So you move on from it and you find out, well, is there something I could have adjusted in my trading early on in the session to avoid hitting daily loss limit where I could have caught the short? And for me, what I wrote down was patience. Slow it down a little bit. That's it. That's it. Kofi says, I've reduced my daily loss limit from 2K to 1K on my 100K XFA. I didn't know that they were allowing people to do that. Oh, you know what? You can do it in Top Step X. What am I saying? There you go. There you go. Dead market pre-jobless claims. Yeah, we do have that coming out in 3 minutes now. 3 minutes. But think about all these things. The next time that you are trading and you're going through the motions, right? Yesterday, I was super upset, but that feeling subsided in about an hour. I took a break from the screens, went and worked out, and it was gone. And here I am again. And I'm fine. Things are fine. We are looking at the potential of this breaking through the VWAP or holding at the VWAP right now. We'll have to see what happens. Like I said, jobless claims are coming out here in 2.5 minutes now. So let's see if we have anything that we can possibly trade on this. I'm not expecting a whole lot, but I'm here for it. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen, right? Let's see how it goes. I'd probably want to be looking at playing the afterglow of this, to be honest. The afterglow, I think, will give us the most opportunities in trading this. That's my thought process behind this. Just because it's been such a thin market, gun to my head, it does look like we're holding these lows, but it does look like we can have a violent sweep to the downside, collect some bids, and then go higher. But I don't think I want to position myself before the print. So we're going to be patient. We're going to see if we have any opportunities after the print takes place to play what we call the afterglow of the print. Let's see. Let's see if there are any opportunities for us as NASDAQ traders. The other thing that we could do, because this market is so thin, is that we can go ahead and look at the S&P as well. S&P is kind of holding down here the VWAP as well here. Ribs, can't believe how much reevaluating all my trades has helped me become profitable and consistent. I've moved to ES because it's slightly less volatile and I just aim for small games. It soon racks up. Amen. Yeah, it's very true. The self-evaluation goes much further. I mean, a lot of people are just, they don't want to start doing it because it's another thing that they have to do. But it's like, there's only one way to improve, and it's with you. It has to start with you. Nobody else is going to do the work. Trading is a single player game in that sense. Nobody's going to be putting in the work besides you. So if you're not willing to put in the work, you're just going to be sitting there and hoping and hoping and hoping. Nothing's really going to change. You have to be willing to put in that extra work. And that comes in the form of journaling and self-evaluation and reflection and finding ways to better yourself as a trader. Bank says, Rips made 4K overnight in my combine. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Rips the NQ looks like a bear flag on 30-minute. Very well could. Yeah, I'm seeing that, on the chart here. Let's see if we have anything to trade. We got 15 seconds. Order book is so empty right now. Let's see. See if we get anything on the afterglow here. Here we go. Oh my goodness. This market looks prime and ready to rip people's faces off. Oh my God. Well, I did say I think it was going to go up. Yeah, it just kind of went without me here. Let's see if we get any kind of pullback. Oh my gosh, my book map is lagging. It's moving so fast. Any kind of pullback here? I mean, it's going. It is running hot. Oh my goodness. Can we get above 150 here? Jeez Louise, this thing is running hot. Is it really going to stop here though? Let's see. Doesn't look like it's done yet. Kind of want to move my stop. I want to try to see if we can add into this at all. They are selling 20s, however. Thing moved so fast. Are they still selling these 20s? If we get up and over 20s, I want to add to this. My book map keeps freezing too, which is kind of tilting, but I'm trying to zoom out so I can actually trade this here. Stopped out. Well, we did catch a little bit of that extension. We just didn't close it there. My book map started to freeze a little bit. There's no excuse, but try this again, see if we can get it holding at these hundreds, or if that was just a sweep of liquidity. Did we get stopped out already? What just happened there? I think we did. So basically a 70 handle whip from the top side here. Trying this again through 20s now. See if we get up and over these 30s. Wow, this market is something else. I will tell you this. Trying this up and over these 40s now. All gas, no brakes. And trying to peel up here at 45. Let's see. Don't tell me it's going to stall now. Yeah, we're stalling. All right. Back above 25 or so. Yeah. Stopping out. Oh, that's a bummer. Wild market. Wild market. Insane. What can I say? Absolutely nuts. So we're kicking off the day with a nice $3,400 loss here. Lovely. Well, good old NQ. It's doing its job of chopping me apart here. Well, that's not how I wanted to start my day. I'd still believe that we're going to go up, but I mean, these whips, I got to size down, I guess. You know, the NQ has been so violent lately. I really got to consider sizing down. That was a shame. And so let's see here. We are actually holding at these levels. There is another area that I would like to attack here, so we'll have to see. That was insane how, I mean, we were in the profit multiple times in those trades, but yeah, just holding out for a little bit more. Not the thing that we're looking for here. Same thing though, we're kind of pushing up into this level right here, kind of rejecting off of that. See if these hundreds want to hold here. Yeah, I was in the profit, big in the profit in that trade actually. It just didn't close. It got too violent on the downside. I wanted 45s and it just completely stopped in my face there. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Well, let's see if we can go for round two. Round two of some punishment here. If we are up and over 30s. All right, taking that long. Stopped out. Trying this long again. I'm going to move my stop down. Okay, we want to see 45s trading. As bad as I want to size up here too. This market is something else. Super thin. We really just need to scoot up over these 45s here. We can get up and over these 45s without a huge drawdown. I'm using a 60 tick stop, but it is a little bit too tight. I want to see this up and over 45s here. Still looking for up and over 45s. See how we are at 50. They're rejecting 50. Ooh, wow. Now there's somebody defending 50 here. Boy, I should just trade the ES. NQ is just a little bit too violent. Watching on this pullback here. Somebody's defending 45s now. Let's see. It's crazy because it's really hard to read this tape because these buyers and sellers are coming in so violently. And it's like, see, like, look at that. That was a, like, how do I add down there? How can I even add down there? It's insane. Trying here. Can we get this push? Now that we're up and over, I can try to add into this. Okay. Come on. Hold for me, baby. Just one time, hold the... Oh my God, these whips. They're horrible. These whips are god-awful. It's insane how bad these things are. It's insane. I hate to be that person complaining, but it's like, show me some congruency in these markets. It's so hard for me to want to hold this, but it's like the tape is suggesting that I should be holding this for a push up to 187. But like withstanding this much heat is insane. The ES whips are easier to take. Yeah, I can imagine. How we're running out of steam again. 178 is my target. Still. Frustrating market for me. Just being real with you. Extremely frustrating market for me. And we're really going to run out of steam again. Like, was 170 really just the tag? When we have liquidity up at 187 right now. And I'm so shocked that we're not yammering into that right now. Okay, here we go. 170 test. Looking for 187 on the print. Show me 187 on the print. Don't start rejecting again. You see, when I'm talking to the market like this, you know we're not in good shape. Let's see. Oh, it's so thin right here. Somebody just needs to plow this through and then we hit 187, we can go home. They're going to really do this to me, aren't they? There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. God. Daddy needed that liquidity. Ah. God. We got 187. I wanted 187. Finally. The market did what I wanted it to do. Unbelievable. Oh. All right. We can breathe again. And now there's a huge bidder at 180. Watch this now. Look at how big this bidder is at 180. Oh, and how they get ripped through. Okay. Yeah, look at this. What is this? How many contracts? They're trading. Somebody just sold 780 contracts into the bid. Okay. I believe you. Sure thing, buddy. Good Lord. Oh my good God. Well, we have good news and we have bad news, ladies and gentlemen. The bad news is that I bought a combine. The bad news is that I traded that combine on the first trade. And the good news is that on that last trade, we copy traded 5 XFAs for a total profit of $10,000. Let's go. Yeah, the combine got cooked. Rest in pieces, combine. Hit max loss on the combine. But hey, good news is that we made $10,000 on funded money. So, hey, there we go. I was saying to myself, trade the combine first. And then I'm still frustrated about that combine trade. I'll tell you what, I'm still frustrated by it. I'm still frustrated by it. I'm not going to lie. But hey, $10,000 is $10,000. I will take that. You can hear the frustration in my voice, though. I hope you, like I said, I keep it unfiltered in here. I keep it real. I'm going to show you every single trade that I put on, regardless of if it's a winning trade or a losing trade. I have no shame in that. Right? If I have a garbage trade on, you're going to see it. If I have a bad read in the market, you're going to see it. And I feel like there's a lot more to learn when somebody's transparent like that. Right? The whipsawing has been tough. Last little while, I was cursing in my head. I'm sitting there. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. We went long, instantly stopped out, caught the next long, and thankfully got into that there. So 10K can certainly buy another combine. It could buy a couple. Banked reset? No. This is fresh. I bought a combine before I came on, right? I bought a combine before I came on stream. So. Yep, I don't get, everybody thinks like, oh, you go to a discount, there's free combine. I don't get any free stuff. I have to pay $149. Here, let me see if I can actually bring this out without exposing anything. I'm curious if I could actually show this just to put this to rest here, because I'm not going to trade that. We had defense at 180 and they blew right through that. Now I don't really trust this at all. I mean, I could definitely try to make more money, but what do we think? Lock up the 10K, maybe switch over to another. I'd have to buy another one. Lock it. I mean, I feel like that was a gift, to be honest with you. Let's see if I can do this without exposing any information here. Does this work? Let me see. Okay, this might work. Here, let me squeeze this in here. Look at this. For anybody who thinks that I don't buy my own combines, there you go. That's today's date. There's the amount. I don't get a discount. Oh, by the way, there we go, through 195. No free lunches over here. There's no free lunches. Pay just like everybody else. Switch to combine. I don't have a combine. Max loss on it. I'd have to buy another one. Then we're in for 300 a day. Lock up. We're in my area of distress. Switch to combine. This market's so tough to read. It's so tough to read. Practice account. I feel like that doesn't add any value. I don't know. Maybe we do a practice account. Did you use the Market Clubhouse link at the top of the page? Well, get the deepest discount available. No, I did not. Any coupon code for new account? Yes, MK. It is right here. Use this link right here. Bingo, bango, bango. Right there. Click that link. Still holding long. I love that Runava. God, it feels good to get that out of my system, though. After yesterday's trade, feels good, man. Feels good, man. I was very frustrated going into today in the sense that once the trade went on, it's like, dude, are you serious right now? The order flow is saying it's up and you're going to keep dipping it. I want to go back and see how much we were actually in the red in that trade. I feel like we were in the green almost the whole time after we got stopped out once. What was the news? Let's talk about it. The jobless claims. Sorry, I was in the moment in the trade. Jobless claims came in at 233,000, which is off the one-year highs of 240,000, the estimate. Continuing claims at 1.875 million versus a 1.871 million. So hotter in the continuing claims, colder in the initial claims. But like I said, before the print even happened, I said that the market was holding down there and it was looking for a reason to go back up. So I think it was just a technical move that made it go up, not so much the continuing initial jobless claims, which means that if we moved up on frosty mountain air, maybe we go right back down. Let's look at the S&P for a hot little moment here. Let's go to the S&P and see what's happening over in S&P land here. Sean Walker says, hate to see you lose, but also gives me hope that everyone loses. Maybe I do have a shot at being successful in this trading. You're going to lose. I can't stand it when people don't talk about that they lose. That's why I opened the show with the discussion that we had. A lot of people want to shy away from the fact that there's losing in trading. I will never shy away from that. I will take it on the chin. I'll show you yesterday in real time as I'm losing. You'll see the frustration develop across my face. I have no problem showing that to you folks. In fact, I don't have any problems with anything when it comes to trading. I have no shame. I'm not a coward. I'm going to show you everything from top to bottom when it comes to me and my trading and talk about my journey, my pitfalls that I've gone through. I mean, I'm very proud when I talk about my tilted moments in trading and how bad tilt used to affect me. I have no shame in that. I'm going to keep it real with you folks because I think that that's where the value lies, right? Yesterday, I hit max loss limit on my Top Step Live account. I hit a $3,000 loss on that account. But it was much needed, in my opinion. Much needed. Ribs, quick question, but please answer. How do you walk with... Oh, get out of here. You're going to lose. It's like paying fees or taxes. It's natural. Yes. And we are coming right back down here. I want to go over to the S&P book map, see if it's any clearer. Geez, this looks so much better than NQ. Maybe we just trade ES tomorrow. How about that? We commit to trading ES together tomorrow. Because I know a lot of folks would actually enjoy that, right? I'm trying to manage my risks, so trading super small in this market right now, but lost 3,000 yesterday trying to use too much size, up $483 today. I mean, dude, you saw how fast I blew that combine. That was insane. I was like, dude, what? I mean, I was kind of sizing into it. I'm not going to lie. I was kind of sizing into it. So, I mean, I was up. I mean, you know, what was I up? Like $1,000 in that thing? I was going for the gold. It was stupid. Stupid. Yes, move to the yes. Okay, so we'll do that. I'm going to commit to this right here and now to you folks. We are going to be trading the S&Ps tomorrow. Okay, so if you show up for tomorrow's show and I'm trading the NQ again, just say, hey, Rips, you made a promise to trade the S&Ps today. So Friday, we will be trading the S&Ps together. That's my promise to you. Love Top Step, but curious why they named their tilt feature tilt. Because it's the tilt of the market. Is it tilting towards the long side or is it tilting towards the short side? That's the tilt. Trade the Dow? Ooh. Maybe we do like YM Wednesdays? That has a nice little ring to it. S&P slow and practical. I like that. Put down the NASDAQ pipe. I mean, I felt like I was taking a couple hits of that thing this morning. I want to go back. I mean, that was real frustration that you heard coming from my voice. It was like, and I hate to be that person who's just moaning about the market, but it felt like I was going to have a replay of yesterday, and that would have been bad because, I mean, I probably would have let that go to like, I could have lost $5,000 on that. But still, it's 2-to-1 risk reward. I could have lost $5,000. I was willing to lose $5,000 on that, which is 1,000 copied 5 times. I was willing to lose $5,000. But by golly, I would have been so annoyed because if I would have closed at $1,000 loss, then per account, it would have went right back up. So, okay. Why did you choose to trade using profiles and order flow when there are easier ways to trade? Everybody's different, Diego. And I know you're not being rude. Everybody's different. My brain works in a way that I perceive things in this way that works for me. And I've gone through a lot of different trading methodologies. This is just what works for me. And it's often something that's interesting because you might find that some sort of trading style works and comes so easily to you. And you go, well, why are people wasting time with something that I don't perceive well? We're all different. We're all different humans. We all perceive the market very differently. And so what works for you may never work for me. And what works for me may never work for you. And what I've found through my years of trading is that order flow, technical analysis in some areas of the market, reading volume profile, and auction theory all really work well with the way that my brain perceives the information that's coming at me. And that's just me, right? That's just me. Just joined the stream for the day. Your hair is out of place. I can tell you had some action this morning. I tell you what, that NASDAQ, she's a wild one. Is it 20% discount only for the new account? Well, it's 60% plus that additional 20%. You'd be surprised, MK. I would highly recommend getting that 150K account on your first one because you're going to come back in like, I don't know, a week from now and say, wait, can I get that 20% discount again? That was like really good. I love it. The first account that people get, they're always like, oh, it's only a 20% discount? Yes. You get 1/5 off the price there. It's your very first account that you buy. If you buy it through my link, you get another 20% off. So I believe, what is it? The $149 goes down to like $119, which is great. But yeah, hey Rips, off topic question. What art piece is that one behind you? This one right here. This is a custom piece that I had commissioned for me. I'll show it when I do the office tour. I can't really move around my camera all that much. Here, you know what? I guess I could take a little picture of it. Kind of show you what we got going on here. There you go. There it is right there. It's all the dead presidents back there. 150K is a job I have blown to 50Ks. 150K is still on the go. There you go. Let's see here. Got a lot of custom stuff. That's badass. Yeah, I love collecting art. I really do. Collecting art is where it's at. I think it's a beautiful thing to be collecting art. Beautiful, beautiful thing. Absolutely gorgeous thing to be collecting art. Need some Celsius art. Well, I got Celsius art right here, baby. Blown my 50K combine the other day and rebuild is coming up. Do we have a banked reset or do we have to pay for another combine because of the fire control package? No, so when you get rebuild, you get a free reset. It'll reset your account for you. If your account's blown and you're coming to rebuild town, you get it resets your account. So you have to understand there's a monthly cost trading on Top Step. And if you are blown by the time you get to that reset time, you get a nice little discount there. Rips, I need your advice. I get funding almost every week, but I blow my XFA before to make it to pay out. We talked about this a little bit yesterday. It's generally because you're probably passing it too quickly. You're probably passing your combines too quickly, and you're not keeping track of... Hold on. Squawking in my ear here. Got to turn this down. Novavax still trying to get press releases out? Come on. So if you are passing combines too quickly, you might be blowing them also too quickly, which means that strategy is not viable for being profitable in your XFAs. It's probably too risky. Maybe you should consider trading on the micros or trading a different instrument to see if you can last a little bit longer. Rips, how often do you get a haircut and do you use any putty or products? You're also very clean cut. Every other week, usually. I'm seeing my barber tomorrow, actually. Excited about that. Angela says, stop trading this. I blew all of my accounts. I'm sorry to hear that. It's not easy. It is not easy. I'll tell you what, it's not easy at all. It's not, it's not easy. Bacon grease, yes. That is what I use. Housing is going to fall off a cliff. Inventory shot up 400% in Texas and Florida. Oh my. I don't know. I had that discussion with my wife, whether or not we're going to be scooping up properties if things do go down. Might be, I just don't know if I want to, I just got done building a house like 2 years ago and I flipped it almost instantly. I was never actually there. I was doing it all remotely. I never even touched my feet on the ground in the state where I built that house. Sold it, made a profit on it, but it was exhausting. If you've ever had to deal with contractors, they are scum. Sorry to anybody who's a contractor who's watching in here, but you're all scum. I've never really come across an honest contractor. They all suck, and I'm so sick of dealing with them. Do you pay $149 per 150K account? Yes. Yes. No free lunches. No free lunches. Not all. I mean, I don't know. I've never come across a contractor who hasn't tried to rip me off. And I'm a nice guy. You do business with me, you're enjoying yourself. I am very easygoing. I'm a very nice guy. But if you cross me, things happen. But I'm telling you, last 2 times I've dealt with contractors, like 3 times actually, they're all scum. They're just terrible. And I don't get it. It's like, that's part of like their modus operandi as contractors. They're all just scum. Like, dude, is there like a single honest contractor out there? Like, Why are you lying? All the time. Literally all the time. Like they try. This is back when lumber was going up. They tried to tell me that I should be carrying the increase in lumber costs when we already had a fixed rate contract. Huh? That's why I did a fixed rate contract, buddy. I trade futures. I know how it works. Like, what's the point of having a fixed rate contract if you're going to try to pass on the increase in lumber costs to me? What are you, nuts? Then he asked me for trading advice. Oh, contractors, how do you do it? Oh, goodness. Does he do live streams? Yeah. Contractor live streams. He just has a spreadsheet of how he's ripping people apart, upping their prices. He asked for a combine coupon. They're watching the stream right now. I don't know. I don't even know if they can afford an internet connection after what I did to them. Oh, at the end of the day, they came begging to me, hat in hand, that, anyway, I don't want to go into it, but yeah, I wrecked them. Very bad. They crossed the wrong person. Show us your contractor strategy. Yeah. No, but I told my wife after that last experience, I was like, I never want to build a house again. We did do some construction at this latest house, but it's like never going to do like a full-blown remodel. We did do some remodeling, but like never going to do like a full-blown, like having construction people here. And yeah. What is this difference between subscribing to this channel on YouTube versus subscription to Clubhouse? Well, subscribing here on YouTube is just to show support. You get 10x the luck when we do raffles, but that's it. You get a green name. You get to use emojis in chat. That's it. But the one in Clubhouse, that's where we continue trading after we finish here on YouTube. Also, the stream that you're watching right now has zero latency or low latency on Discord versus YouTube. I can't control the latency on YouTube. So normally construction price is locked in for 6 months. After that, it can be changed. So the contracts that I signed, I'm very specific with the contracts that I signed. And that's why they got wrecked. We had a very specific fixed rate contract. They stalled the job. Lumber prices went up. I had to fire that contractor. I had to go to a different contractor. And because of that, the new contract had a higher carry cost for the lumber. I don't even know why I'm talking about this, but hey, there it is. And then I sued the ever-loving out of that first contractor. And they lost. And they lost their business because of it. So good job, buddy. Hope you're watching. What's Clubhouse? How do I join? Right here. There you go. It's going to post a link there. But yeah, I will never don't try to break contracts. Don't a lot of stuff. Force majeure clauses thrown everywhere on government contracts over the last few years. Yeah, I don't work with government stuff. How long do we have to pay for the XFA after we pass? 30 days, unless you already have 5 past XFAs. I always have 5 past XFAs because I have so many combines waiting in the wings. They're all on hold. There is no timer on them, so I can just have them sitting there for months at a time. And then if I lose an XFA, boop, XFA goes down, and I rotate in a combine, and there we go. Poker question. How many times have you folded pocket aces in live? After the flop, it happens. Before the flop, never. I will never fold unless we're playing Omaha. There could be an argument that if I have like ace and like rainbow, maybe I could find a reason. If it's, I don't know. If it's like, I really don't want to put chips in. I'm trying to find a reason, but it's difficult. Pre-flop, probably never. Post-flop, yeah, of course. You're going to fold aces. I mean, if you have a good read on somebody, you know that you're completely beat, for sure. Max's dad was a contractor. He was a narcissist, functioning alcoholic, and just an overall prick who thought the world revolved around him. Sounds like every contractor I've dealt with. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I would love to meet a nice contractor. I've been dying to find there's a house that we bought where it was already done, and like those builders were great, and they had a warranty on the home and everything. That was great. But never had to deal with them as contractors. That was a good experience that I had, but yeah. Do you think TopStep will ever get rid of the scaling rule in XFAs? No, there's no chance. Not a shot. Will I lose my combine if I don't trade it? Of course not. No, you got as much time as you want to trade your combine. If you don't want to trade it for months at a time, you're still going to pay a monthly fee. But you're all good. I know this is far reach, but with the 7-day trial of MC, would that include a one-on-one with you or probably not? No, definitely not. Played poker at Bellagio with Matt Damon once. Played with any celebs. I mean, I played with every single poker player that you can imagine under the sun, pretty much. I've played with all the pros, of course. Celebrities. Oh, there was like some actor like a couple weeks ago. I don't know. Like some like, you know, like C, D grade, like on some AMC shows type of actor. I don't know who it is. But it's like one of those actors where it's like, oh, I've seen you in like 100 different things. You know what I'm saying? Like they're always like, they're never the star, but they're always like the supporting role. Of course, I played with Dan. Yes. Turn into passport, bruh, for contractors' ribs? What? Turn into passport, bruh. Contract. I don't know what that means. I don't think I've ever actually played with Phil Hellmuth. Have I ever played with the poker brat? No, I have not. We've been doing well in poker, though. Poker's been great. I'm really, really happy that I live here now in Vegas because making some really nice friends in the poker community here. Everybody's really great. We have a great game that we're playing right now. I've been playing 25-50, like 25-50, 100. It's been really, really nice. It's been a lot of fun. Really good people in that game. Really just solid, good people, which is what you want to find when you're playing a game like that. Nice, relaxing, chill game. A lot of fun. Vince Van Patten, never played with him either. No, he's cool though. The last Phil that I played with was Phil Locke, and he said I was insane. And that's funny coming from Phil Locke there. Can you explain the scaling rule in the XFA? Yeah. So you start out with, I'll talk about the 150K. You start out with 2 contracts, I believe. And then after you get a certain balance in your account, you get to use more contracts. And it's based on what your starting balance is on your day. So if you're trading and you, okay, so 3, sorry. If you're trading 3 contracts and you make $10,000 in your XFA account, you can only still use 3 contracts until that day is booked. Days booked, your starting balance is now $10,000. Well, now you can trade 15 contracts, right? 15 contracts is now what you can trade. Let me pull up the scaling plan so I can show it here. Right here. Yeah, Gabe Kaplan's great too. I don't think I've ever actually played with Gabe, but all right, so here we go. This is the scaling plan right here. So let me get this scoot over here. Why is this doing this? Come on. All right, there we go. Okay, so this is your account balance. And remember, this is your starting balance on the day. It's not about during the trading day. So if you were to make $3,000 in the trading day and it's your very first day on your XFA, you can't use 10 lots. You can still only use 3 lots. Wow, this is new. I didn't know they had 3, 4, 5, 10, 15. That's cool that they changed that actually. 2, 3, 5. This used to be different, I thought. Anyway, you learn something new every day, right? So if you're below $1,500 in your balance, you can use 3 lots, $1,500 to $2,000, 4 lots, and so on. So this is based on your starting day balance. So let's say that you start your day with $2,000 in your account. You could trade 5 lots. Say you take a losing trade on the onset, you go down to $1,500. You could still use 5 lots because your starting balance was $2,000. There you go. And this is all minis. This is all minis. If you're trading on the micros, it's 150 lots, 100 lots, 50 lots. Okay, does that make sense? That makes sense. Phil Ivey is amazing. Yeah. There's no minis to micros conversion. Well, I hate to break it to you, Very Normal. There is. It's in Top Step X and it's live right now. Right this moment, right here, right now. So micros to minis in Top Step X. And it's never going to be available on any other accounts. It's only on Top Step X. With XFA or live, we can trade micros. Yeah, of course. Of course. Phil Ivey, I have played against Phil Ivey. Frank says, hey, Rips, you could be on Top Step TV today. Nope, not today. Tuesday. Is there an activation fee with Top Step after pass the eval? Yes, $149. One single one-time fee. No monthly fee after that. Once you pass, there is no monthly fee. You can chill out, relax, take as many or as few trades as you want. You must trade the account at least one time every 30-day period, which means that you can log in, flip a contract, and be done. That's one trade within 30 days. The girl at Bristol Farms who bags grocery keeps flirting with me. Well, let her know what time it is, Richard. Let her know that your name is Dick Harris and you're here to party. It's the most important thing that you've learned during your trading path. Emotions can derail you, and emotions derailed me for years. And the sooner that you get a handle on your emotions, the better that you will be. She has a lazy eye, Ribs. Well, there's nothing wrong with that, Mr. Richard. Means that I'm not going to go there. If you're on Tops of X, you get the scaling for micros to 20 micros. If you're on other platforms, it's 2 micros. Correct. Thank you, KG Dana. I'm not going to go there. Sorry. We're going to keep it chill. 50K 2, 100K 3, 150K 3. Yep, that is correct. Found a few contractors that I've stuck with. They tend to be nerdy engineer types that love the work process. I was hoping that I would find one, but I honest to God, I had a discussion with my wife. I said, we're never building a house ever again. We're never going to do a full remodel again. If we like something, we're going to get it. That's it. Never, ever, ever will I ever go through that again. And I've said so many times before this moment that was where I was going to stand. But yeah, I'm done. I'm super done. Oh, goodness. I'm not even going to read half these jokes. You folks are mean. You folks are so mean. A little bit spicy in here. Hold on one sec. What do you folks keep your thermostat at, by the way? What do you keep your thermostat at? We haven't done a poll yet. We have 1,400 people in here watching. Let's see here. We are at 505 likes. It's poll time, ladies and gentlemen. Will the NQ end the day above or below? Maybe we could do, we'll do NQ again. We'll do ES tomorrow when we're trading it. 18,150. I know where I think it's going to go. I'm curious what you folks think. All right. Yours is permanently off? Are you live across the pond there, Julius? Not allowed to have one, right? Air conditioning is illegal in the UK. No air conditioners. How dare you? Not allowed. Oh, goodness. Did Tops Up get rid of fire drills and resets? Well, they're still available here. Which, by the way, we are at 535 likes. If we get up to 750 likes, we're going to give away a free Tops Up Combine. Place is always toasty warm in the winter, and I open the windows in the summer. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, 750 likes, we'll do a free Tops Up Combine giveaway. Sorry I got here late. Was there a 20% discount for using the 150 Combine? You can try it and see what happens. Take it all the way to checkout. Don't check out. Take it all the way to checkout, and you'll see the final price there. It's the best way to do it. Have I ever been to Montana? No. Thinking Wyoming, but no. No. Wait, Montana. I don't think so. I'm trying to think. I don't think Montana. Is Tops Up available to trade in South America? I think so. I do believe so. What is the coupon code? I'm going to post it one more time here. Right here. So click the link. Take it all the way to checkout, and you'll see the final price. Don't check out, though, until you see the final price. They complain to me. They're like, I checked out. And it's like, dude, you're clicking the buttons. What do you want me to say? Like, don't check out. See what the price is first. Like, slow down. Hey, Ribs, does Tops Up have any information on their website? Nope. The only place you can find is by watching this stream and asking questions, Kevin. We all know that. Come on. We all know that. There's no information. You go to topstep.com. It's a blank page. Actually, no, it says go to Ripstream and ask them. There's no information available about any of these questions on Topstep's page. Period. It does not exist. In fact, yeah, you go to the homepage. It says go to Rip's YouTube stream and ask him the questions there. When I trade, I go to Colombia, South America all the time. There you go, Jay Scott. Just tuned in and you're up again, you're on fire. Well, DJ, you missed yesterday. The fire was quenched. It was squelched yesterday. Blank page, only card info slot. Just send it in. And there's no balance or anything. It just says, I don't know, you feeling lucky? Didn't they get rid of that button on Google, by the way? The feeling lucky button? I don't think they have that one anymore on Google. Oh, goodness. Ribs, what do you think? Up or down today? Well, I think it's going to go to the right. Mostly. I don't even know if I'm going to trade anymore today. I don't know if I want to push my luck. I shouldn't have traded today, to be honest. I really shouldn't have. On a red day, I usually like to take a day off, but that's why I started my combine. But then the tape was like, dude, this is going to go up. And then I got in and I immediately regretted it. Just being transparent here. I immediately regretted me going in, especially in 5 XFAs. I was like, dude, 15 contracts too. Like, dude, what are you doing? You weren't even going to trade today. I was like, that part of my brain was like, dude, no, but it's going up. You got this. You got the read. So stupid. Our brains are funny things, aren't they? That's why I bought one combine this morning. I didn't want to. I was like, okay, I had a losing day yesterday. Let's just trade one combine on the street. I blew that thing in 30 seconds? Right? 30 seconds. How long did it take me to blow that combine? But I mean, I trust that part of my brain that tells me like the market's going to do something. And I trust that. It's what's carried me this far in the markets. I trust that part of my brain where it's like, dude, you idiot, it's going. Like, you need to get this thing. So, you know. Don't know why the discount is not working on the 50. Try the 150. See what happens. Did I get the Bentley back yet? No, it's still getting the thing installed. They're shipping the Akrapovich exhaust from Kentucky. They're shipping it from Kentucky. Somebody asked me in my DMs yesterday, they're like, What rental service is this? I see that you're dropping off the Bentley, picking up the Ferrari. What car service is this? I was like, well, I don't know if they're going to rent these types of cars to people. I don't think that's a thing. And he's like, but well, why are you dropping off your car and picking it up? It's like, so there's these crazy things. They're called car dealerships, and they have these things called service centers. And when you drop off your car, you take it to this little garage called the service center. And then when your other car is ready, you pick it up from the service center. And they're like, well, why is there a Ferrari at a Bentley dealership? I said, well, there's this family called Tobin. They have Rolls Royce, they have Ferrari, Maserati, Aston Martin, Bentley. Who am I leaving out? Anyway, the dealership has all of those. And they're like, well, I'm not from America. I don't know how that works. I said, okay. Well, that's how that works. And I said, did the plate not throw you off a little bit? You know, I didn't know that you go into a rental shop and what plate would you like on your rental, sir? Oh, I'll have the Rips plate. You have that still in stock, right? Oh, yeah. We'll put Rips on that thing for you. No problem. Oh, thank you. I love this rental spot. It's the best. Porsche, they don't have Porsche, do they? Does Tobin have Porsche? Tobin Porsche. Let me see. Tobin Porsche. Nope. It's Gaudin Porsche. Is the Bentley 5K for service oil change? No, it's all under warranty. I mean, I did get an alignment done. That was like $900, but I mean, there's all these like rumors that float around where it's like, oh, you own an exotic car, you own a nice car, it's so expensive. Like, I mean, they have great warranties now. Back when Ferrari introduced the 458, they introduced this amazing warranty program, which is like a 6-year warranty program. That's what got me into the whole Ferrari program is I bought a 458, very first Ferrari I ever owned. It was like, I don't know, 12, 15 years ago now. And well, how long ago was that? 12 years ago. 12 years ago, I bought my first Ferrari. And the only reason why was because they had that amazing warranty program. Because before that, it was very expensive, extremely expensive to own a Ferrari because of the service. And now it's like they're bulletproof. That 458 engine was like, best engine ever. Amazing. If you're looking at the price of oil changes is a lot of money, you probably shouldn't be looking at that car. Yeah, maybe. Possibly. Rips, I win when you lose and lose when you win. And I'm doing the same thing you are. I guess it's difference in timing. It's crazy. Yeah, that's nuts. I mean, yesterday we were in the green multiple times. Today we were in the green multiple times. Thankfully, I got the price that I was looking for. I called out for 187. Thank God we got that price and that was the topping area. Because I'm like, there's so much liquidity up here. But the problem is that in this market, they can dive it down and stop me out, which I would have stopped out at about a $5,000 loss. across XFAs, and I would have got screwed. There's nothing I can do about that. Can't do anything about that. I mean, look at that. We whipped up to 200 and we dropped back down to 180. It's 20 handles on these little pops. Like, these are, look at this. That's insane. You expect to withstand that crap? Come on. By the way, are we at 750 likes yet? Are we? We are at, what? 625. Folks, I want to give away some free combines. Why do you always make my job so difficult? Is it really that much to ask? Should I change the benchmark on what we're doing? Are likes really that hard to do? You're extending your mouse pointer all of like an inch on your screen here. Should we change up? What do I need to ask for on these giveaways? Because I feel like the ask is pretty low right now. I really do. Say, hey, just click the like button. That's all you got to do. We got 1,300 people in here. You click the like button. Just a little bit over half do it. Hey, we get a free combine giveaway. Sarah says, past 2 combines today. Hey, there we go. It was me. I didn't press like until now. Well, thank you, Rudy, for your contribution. I'm sure everybody will appreciate that. What is going on here, by the way? What is this? I didn't notice this, but I got a porcupine in the back of my skull right now. Look at, this is like some anime hair right here. What is going on back there? Oh, by the way, market is just going nutso here. Jeez Louise. This is where Dakota chimes in. He's like, oh, I made $110,000. And I'm like, dang it, I got to trade this now. I'm not going to do it, though. I'm not going to do it. It's a rooster tail. Is that what that is? It's like a duck-billed platypus back here. I don't even know what's going on. This is like my bed head right here. This is a new hairstyle, by the way. We're going to call this the... Actually, you know what? This is good for my aerodynamics. When I go for a run, this is actually my this is my wing right here. That gives me downforce. You see that? We got downforce when we're running. Whew, keep that downforce. It's my spoiler back there. Oh my God, this market will not stop. I'm trying to ignore it, but like, dude, stop. Come on. Why are you rubbing it in my face? Come on. Market just ran friggin' 70 points to the top side there. What in the heck is going on? Dude, anybody caught this? Oliver, did anybody catch this? This is just so annoying. Naruto. Naruto. Dakota made that much in his personal? No. I'm teasing. He made some good money yesterday, but it threw me off my game. Gary's still in it. Nice, Gary. Nice job. Way to go. Able to capture the pop. Like, dude, this is just nonstop. Like, one time can I be in a trade where this just happens for me and it's like copied 5 XFAs and it's just like, we're running. And, you know, get like a nice little 25K trade. I'm not going to complain. We made 10K this morning. I'm not going to complain. But like, come on, market. Golly, 70 points right to the moon. Or even more than that. I mean, if we're taking out, like, that was 100 handles from, where did we scoop low right here? Oh my God. Look at this. It's over 100 handles from the scoop low. Come on. Contractor showed up. I get back and then missed this. Are you kidding? You really had a contractor? After all that talk about the contractor? All I want is to pass 150K combine. Well, trade on the micros, Glockman. Trade on those micros. It's ranging like it always face slaps me. I go to the bathroom and come back and rip up. Yeah, dude, I'm with you on the frustration. Like, that was a tremendous rip. Oh, there we go. We got 750. Okay, I'm going to end the poll. We're going to do a giveaway as we do. What do we have? Yeah, we got time. All right, folks. If you're new here, very easy to win the giveaways. You see this right here, Twitter and Instagram, at Selling Rips. These are my only accounts on Twitter and Instagram, at Selling Rips. You have to follow it. If you don't follow it, you can't win. I know that most of you in here are following, but I post a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff on Instagram stories. I've been doing a lot of poker Instagram stories lately, so if that's interesting to you, you like poker, you like gambling, that kind of stuff, it's on Instagram. I blew all 4 of my combines this week. Sunday night messed me up. Take a break, RC. Take a break. So yeah, first step, follow me on Instagram and Twitter right there. Boop. At Selling Rips or Selling Grips, whichever way you want to read it, but it's Selling Rips. That's the correct way to pronounce it. But channel members, if you have a green name in here, if you press that join button, you get the green name, you get 10x more luck to win. They don't always win, but they generally do win more than not. All right, what's the keyword for today? So this is the second part. I'm going to say what the keyword is. You're going to type in that keyword. And then I'm going to call your name. That's it. Let's do this. Because I feel like we got a little bit lucky, but hey, I'm here for it. Life's all about a little bit of luck, isn't it? There we go. XFA Ripper is the keyword. Type in that keyword in the YouTube chat one single time. You type it in. XFA Ripper. Just one time. You don't have to type it in more than once. Doesn't change the amount of luck that you have if you type it in more than once. After everybody types that in, I'm going to go ahead and roll the dice here. See if we can get a nice little yo on the first roll. 40-point rejection golden trades if you're taking them. Yeah, tell me about it. It's like, this is nuts. This market is nuts. I don't have the stomach for it right now. I after a losing day yesterday, and I'm literally sitting up 10K in real money in the green, I have to lock that. I really do. Because at a psychological level, I don't know the amount of tilt that I would get if I gave that back and I was like, dude, you had a red day, then you made $10,000 the next day, and then you decided to continue trading. Like, holy smokes, you're an idiot, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would feel like such an idiot. I'd feel like the biggest knucklehead on the planet if I continued to trade. Like, if I didn't have a losing day yesterday, that changes the entire scope of things, right? That changes the entire scope of everything. I lost $3,000 yesterday, Jose, on my live account. Not good. Not good. Not good stuff. Risk only 30% of your profits. Not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm locking it up here. Yeah, the 6.3K is, well, that's including the combine that I max lost. And boy, did I max loss that thing quickly. I was like, hey, Patak, you want $149? Here you go. Oh, that was probably the fastest I've ever lost a combine. Well, I didn't lose it. I still have tomorrow. I still got $1,500 left in it, but that was crazy. Lock 4 XFAs and have one to trade. Still not going to do it. Still not going to do it. Because think about it. I could go from being up $10,000 to being up $5,000. No, $6,000, right? Yeah, $6,000. I don't want to do that. Because if I hit max loss on it, I don't want to do that. Trade M&Q, I'm not interested. It's just this market, I feel like I got a little bit, it was on the print. Feel like it worked out. I don't know if I want to be pushing my luck here. We got a lot of degenerates in chat right now. They're like, dude, Rips, just trade. I need to see it, man. Just trade it. Just get in there and trade it. Slow down. There's real money here. Come on. Dude, Rips, just like take half of your XFA. Hit up the risk management team. Take half of the XFA. Put it in the mega micros. 25 cents a spin. Let's go. Oh man. All right, we got 405 people in the giveaway. Let's go ahead and let's do this here. Here we go, folks. We are rolling in 5, 4, 3. Remember, when I call your name, all you got to do is type in what is your username on Twitter or on Instagram, right? That's it. That's all you got to do. Type it without the @ symbol. And if you don't see it show up, type it in a certain different way. I don't know, be like, my username is this. Sometimes the YouTube chat filter will not allow it, but you have 60 seconds to claim. So make sure you're caught up to the stream. Make sure you're caught up to live. You can watch the stream in 2X. I'll be like, you'll catch up, and then we'll be here together. Okay? Here we go, folks. 5, 4, 3, 2, and Born Thor. You have won a free Top Step Combine. Born Thor, I know you're in Discord. Look at, did you see how fast that was? Oh my God. You know what? That means that was the fastest claim I've ever seen. That means we're doing another one. Thank everybody. Thank Born Thor for claiming that so quickly. We're gonna roll it right back right here, right now. That was incredible. I just got to make sure you're following me there. And that's on Instagram, right? Let me see. Let me make sure. Rules are rules. I gotta, rules are rules, my friend. And hey, you do follow me. Give it up for Born Thor in the building. I'm gonna message you and DM you right now. And did you want smoking or non-smoking? Okay. And aisle or non-aisle? All right. And your flight is booked. There you go, sir. There we go. All right, folks. Here we go. We are going to roll it back again for you folks out there because Born Thor is such a rock star. They claimed it so fast. Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and rolling. Lepton. You have 60 seconds on the clock starting right now. Right now. You have 60 seconds to claim. 60 seconds to claim. Lepton, come on down. I love, you got the TSM in there, Team Solo Mid. There's a Team Solo Mid. I think it's one of the owners who plays poker, TSM. All right, 45 more seconds here, my friend. Come on down, Lepton. If Lepton doesn't claim this in 60 seconds, you know what we're doing, folks. We are re-rolling this bad dogger. Oh, look at that, SMC Tech. Let's see. Come on down to Party Town. Let's see if you got it. Let's see if you got it. Okay, well, swing and a miss right there. Let's see on Instagram. Oh, okay. Somebody's posing as you. Well, hey, there you go, and you follow me. Awesome. Congratulations to our winners, ladies and gentlemen. We got Lepton in the house. Give it up for Lepton. I'm gonna message you now. Give me a second here. Very good. All right. And there you go. That's me, by the way. Anybody else who's DMing you throughout the day, it's not me. It's the only time I'm ever going to reach out. There you go. Congratulations to our winners, folks. Market is opening in 2 minutes. Let's see what happens. How about we stick around? We had 2 winners. They both claimed it very fast. I'm up 10 G's. I feel good. Let's see what happens here. You know what? Why don't we switch over to the practice account? Would you folks be horribly mad at me if I traded in the practice account? Just to see, right? For funsies. Let's switch over to the practice account. Let's see what happens. And if I make money in the practice account, I'm not even going to be mad at all. I'm just going to say, you know what? Whatever. It's okay. It's all good. It's just a gravy train sitting on biscuit wheels going down mashed potato mountain. It's no big deal, right? The rip in the wind. Wait, what happened there? Where'd my thingy go? Is this it? Where's my dang P&L thing? The hell? Now this is like the market gods being like, dude, don't trade. What are you doing? I don't know where my thing went. Do I have to restart NinjaTrader now? See, this is what happens. You try to use the practice account. Everything goes haywire. I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, I don't know. Well, we can't see anything anymore. She's gone. Maybe I have to restart NinjaTrader? Yeah, I don't know. Let me try restarting NinjaTrader here. That was weird. There it goes. Firing it back up here. Yeah, it's a sign. I'm not trading. Believe me, I'm not trading. I'm going to like triple check and make sure that I'm not trading the funded accounts. Like I'm going to quadruple, triple check. So don't worry. Don't you worry. Welp. Let's see here. Do 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 boo 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 boo. Oh, markets are open here, folks. The markets are open. They're open. Trading is underway, folks. Hey, there we go. Ah, we got it. Yay. Okay. Let's go to Practice Town. Make sure I have the correct account selected here. Okay. Zoop, 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 ba-doop, doop, ba-doop, doo. But you still have money left on the... Ooh, we could do Top Step X. Would we prefer doing Top Step X? Yeah. Let's do Top Step X. That's not a bad idea. Let's do that. That was a great idea, actually. Let's trade on Top Step X, shall we? Let's do it. Oh, yeah, I'm halfway home to passing. Oh, God, I do not want to pass these, though. Self-sabotage coming in. I don't want to pass these things. I don't want these things. These old things here. All right, let's see. All right. We got 4 combines to trade here. Looking good? Cool. And we're trading the micros. All right, sweet. We're ready to fire, ladies and gentlemen. We are ready to fire. I gotta make sure my hotkeys are disabled. Okay, I don't want to do anything wrong here. All right, let's see what happens here. We can withstand a little bit of heat here in these micros. We're trading off a 100-tick chart here. We are below that blue line. Let's see if we can hold right around that blue line, shall we? Looking like a little flush of Cito. Let's see if we hold above 200s here. Make sure my finger's on the right button here. Jeff Kim says, we are going higher. You know, it might sweep lows first. We just might. We are rejecting underneath. What is this, by the way? Just so I know. Oh, it's the VWAP. Huh. You learn something new every day. Blue line is the VWAP. I want to make this orange because my VWAPs are always orange. Now I recognize that as the VWAP. Make it a little thicker too. There we go. Now we're in business. Oh, we are dancing, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Oh, that's adjusting a little bit. There we go. Got the full picture there. Let's see. 100 tick makes you feel like a machine gunner. Should we change it to like 500 ticks? Let's see. Is that a little bit better? Yeah, it's a little bit more docile. I kind of like the action of the 100 ticks though. Because if I'm looking over there, it kind of makes me feel like I'm looking at Bookmap. Right? Well, let's see if we can get back above. Well, that's not correct VWAP. There we go. See if we can get down to that VWAP and balance. We are rolling over here. Get that free base pipe ready for Cracklandia. Yeah, 100 tick chart in the NASCrack. It feels like Cracklandia for sure. 100%. You are on the ticket there, my friend. Yep, got a D-zoom for the VWAP. Correct. That's as far as I can come out of the... Oh. Go back even more. And yeah, there we go. Now we're talking. Now we're way off the VWAP there. I'm going to go back because I don't want that much of a gap in my chart here. There we go. And we'll come back like right there. That looks good. Still kind of defeats the purpose, but hey, whatever. I'm here for it. That's better for the buttons there. And right there. And then let's get the top step tilt up here. Right there. Cool. I'm a professional, clearly. Let's see here. If we are holding down here at these 180s, I do think that we could potentially make our way higher here. Okay. I'm going to take a long. Instantly in the profit. Look at that. Ooh-wee. Can we hold it? This thing is a wild beast today, isn't it? If we are holding above 180s, it's super strong. However, we did just have an exchange up there at 210s, which makes us a little bit spicy. A little bit spicy. Let's see, 210s here, up and over. They're trying to force the issue at 210s. A lot of defense right now at 210s. I'm going to get this chart back over the NQ. Get our levels up. Oh, yeah, we are just dancing right here. See if we can add in another contract for that break above 210. Can I add like a market limit buy? Yeah, there we go. Yeah. And change that quantity. Okay, we're learning. Yeah, there we go. All right. Yeah, see, now we're set up for success. We broke through 210s. Can we hold the break? Oh, yeah, that's good enough for a double click right there. We're holding the break at 210s. We got 4 micros in the building here. We are trading alongside Micronesia here. Let's go. Get these puppy doggers to the sky. Just kidding. Here's a 30 handle flush in your face. Why did I take down those limit buys? I just thought we were going to the sky here. So we'll get that one right there. See if we get that one filled in and get that one filled in. Okay, I got one. Come on down to Party Town. We're still holding right around that 190 level. We are rejecting in between our two MC levels, 195 quarters, 224 halves. So once we get up and out of this area, we should have a nice little squeeze. I believe it's called, the technical term is a squeeze-setty Jones. We get that above that 240 level, we will start to potentially see this thing peel off into 262, potentially 261. 261 is our level, so. What's the data that's coming out? It is the wholesale inventories. That's not out for another 24 minutes, though. Squeezy McSqueezerson? Yeah, that's right. Trying to buy a combine via your link at checkout doesn't show a discount. Well, I mean, that's the best we could do. That's the best that we could do for the discount. There will be a coupon code that's coming, but you know, that's all we got right now. See, micros allow you to just kind of withstand this job. If I was trading in the minis right now, I would have given back all $10,000 if I was trading in the minis right now. I tell you that. I'd be so freaking cooked right now. This is some serious chop here. I do like how fast Tops of X is updating though. Like, this thing is quick. Where would be your stop? Well, I'm going to say somewhere below 134, which I know is a big wide range, but this is why we're trading the Micronesia. In fact, I want to add another one down here just in case we get that pullback. Give me in 6. Come on. Let's party. There's 6. Wow, look at that flush nation here. We still are holding down here at these lows. This is now, it's technically a double bottom here. See if we can hold this. Sell off. Apple's coming straight down. Microsoft coming straight down. Not exactly what I want to see when I'm on the long side of here. And also S&Ps are rejecting here at 5,300. Can we find an ad if we reclaim 195? That's the question. Oh, we got in one more contract here. I guess I do have to put a stop down here. Like right thusly. Like 134 is what I said. Yeah, that seems fair. Market is barreling down, but I want to be adding into this if we actually, well, doesn't look like we will. Well, good thing we didn't trade on our XFAs. I will tell you that. Let's see if we can actually hold this though. Come on, hold those 150s. Let's see. Are we holding them? Are we holding them? Can we reclaim? See if we can hold this ad here above 170. Let's reclaim 170 with a jiffy and then back above 180, and we are in business here. We are in business. We didn't bounce at the VWAP at on Apple, which is a little bit concernicus here, but I'm here for it. We reclaimed 170s. Can we hold this push? There we go. And what do we want to do? Join ask for 5 contracts. Right up and over here, 185. Oh my goodness, 185. Big rejection there at 185. Holy smokes. There are some defenders coming in, but we can sweep them and really ruin these short stays, if only temporarily. There we go. Got filled right there. Hey, hot potato. It is a hot potato. See if we can tickle into the VWAP at 200. Are they going to defend 200 super hard? And they're trying to. Oh no, they're so violent up here. Yeah, they defended 200 super hard. We just weren't quick enough with our quick draw McGraw button. We didn't do it. Oh my goodness, look at this rejection. 30 handles in the face. In the face. Let's see if we can actually rebuy this. We are holding 165s. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take that. Try to get this up and over here, back above. Oh my goodness. Trying to get back above into that 190 level, and it is just screaming Willie Beam into the downside here. See if we get this push back up. This is a wild market, folks. This is like the home game right now is very dangerous on this. I will say that. Very, very dangerous. And it doesn't look like we're going to reclaim 170 here, so I might want to bail out on a little bit of this position and then re-add if we actually push it. Oh yeah, I get bail out a little bit of that there. They're not being too kind on that one. We are holding these lows temporarily. Let's see if we can reclaim 170. This is insane though. This NQ has just been insane. Yeah, they're selling that hard there. I'm probably gonna get stopped out. They're selling that super duper hard right there. This makes me realize how much I love my hotkeys too, by the way. Like navigating this without hotkeys is so, this gives me flashbacks of when we were trading on Chart Trader alone. Watching here for the potential reclaim of 170. They're still bagging this thing right below 170s here. So a reclaim of that level would light this thing up. But look at how heavy the offers are here. Insanely heavy on the offer side. Yeah, insanely heavy. They're still bagging this thing. Let's see if we can have a little bit of burst of momentum. There's your 170 reclaim. Testing. Yeah, they're still bagging it. Not a lot of push here to the upside. Not a lot. See if we can start to light this up here. Over 200 is the death knell for shorts here. We are seeing a little bit of pop and squeeze. Some stops are being popped here. Definitely the death knell over 200, but I don't know if we get there. There's a lot of people who are aggressively shorting this thing. Definitely makes it a little bit difficult. I can change this to 3. Adding for the pushback into 200. And they're running out of steam a little bit here. There we go. That's the pop I wanted to see right there. And I'm not going to be greedy. I'm going to take that out just pre-200 there. So over 200 is the death knell, but again, we're double topping right now at 200. They're literally like running into the biggest amount of defenders here, but if we blow out those 200s, those shorts are in trouble. Let's see here. Yeah, you see that? Again, 200s. Insane. 200s are nutso. Can we retest 200 with a little bit of strength? Sellers are kind of losing some steam here. They're kind of getting scared. They're only on the offer. Nobody's really shooting it into the bid, but this is making me really happy that we made the choice of not trading NQ here in any of our real money accounts, because this is tremendously difficult. Even with hotkeys, I think I'd be floundering around a little bit here. Yeah, I'm going to come out. I'm only going to have one contract rolling into this. So I'm just mitigating my downside here. See if we get stopped out. Stopped out. Okay. Tough market. I will say that. I guess I could have joined the short side of those sellers in 200, but sometimes I want to be a little bit more on the advantage. Like I want to see good things happening in the market sometimes. So above 200, like I said, though, is the death knell for shorts. Because if we get over 200, there's a lot of liquidity that's resting above that 200 level. It's going to get swept so hard and so fast. And it might only be temporary, so you might have to be quick draw McGraw on your trades to get out of that there. So makes it very, very difficult. One of my rules is to never trade the open. I like that, Kevin. Again, always do what works for you. Should we do a 3 lot? Let's see. Let's see if we can get... I mean, these shorts are still yammering this thing. Let's try a short down here. Let's join the winning team since they have been in control all morning long. And Microsoft is testing the 7 to the downside here. I could add into this on a pop-up too towards 200. So let's see. Watching here. This is just a big old washing machine here. If we're weak under 170, I want to do a little add into this. If we are weak under 170. Yeah, we're weak. I'm going to do what I said. We are weak under 170 here. We do need sellers to show up here and push through 140s, though. There's that push. Wow, they literally pushed it to 140. They need to go through 140. There's a lot of covers down there. Sellers just got so weak when we touched into that 140, too. I don't know if you saw that as well, but sellers got super weak into those 140s. There we go. That's the push we're looking for. We'll take off 3 into that. And like I said, this is a market where you just have to be quick. You have to be so quick, because look at that rejection off of that 140 bailout into those 30s. And now everybody's all hot and bothered here. It's crazy, isn't it? Look at that rejection right there off of that 130 push. See if we can get back under. There's those 170s again, and I think we bring it right back down for a potential rejection back into those 140s. And I got to be quick again with this. Trying to get through that 150, and I'll double click it. There it is. Double clicked out and out. Hey, we're in the green. How about that? We navigated that choppy mess. Holy smokes. Well, we could actually do it on Top Step X, believe it or not. That's crazy. Just insane. Yeah, Apple is not really flushing like I want to see through 210s there, but there you go. All right, folks. Well, I'm going to go hang out in the Discord right here and now. It was a pleasure hanging out with all of you folks in here. Here's that 130 blowout here again. It's a pleasure hanging out with you folks. Be careful out there. This market is not easy to trade. It is not easy at all. So I hope to see you tomorrow. It's Friday tomorrow. Join me right here on the Market Clubhouse YouTube channel. I'll be back trading with you all live again. We'll see if we can make some magic happen. We are locking up our day, like I said, up $10,000 in our express funded accounts. And what does that mean for, over the cross the board? Because we had a loss in the combines, 6.3K across the board. So thank you everybody for tuning in. I'll see you folks over the Discord. Don't go anywhere. And I'll see you folks here on YouTube bright and early tomorrow. Take care.